Hi guys, did you rush to lodge your tax return this year and forgot to include some income or maybe claim a tax deduction? Did you forget the dividends from that small parcel of shares you bought last year, or maybe forgot to claim a deduction for your home office since you were working from home more this year due to the lockdown? In this video, we take a closer look at what to do if you've made an error in your tax return or have been contacted by the ATO querying your income or claims for the year. If you lodged in July this year, just after the end of the last financial year, the chances are that you might have missed out on some of the extra information that the ATO auto-populates in the MyTax website. This is data that the ATO receives from your employer about your salary and wages, as well as other income you might have received from other types of investments like interest income, dividends, and trust distributions that have had capital gains or other items of income. To reduce the chance of making an error in your tax return, it is a good idea to wait a little longer to lodge your tax return so this data is auto-populated in your return for you. Your salary and wage information is usually available by the third week of July, while investment income details is usually a bit later to be ready around late August or early September. This data may include information that you may not have been aware of when you lodge your tax return. If you're claiming a tax deduction for any extra personal super fund contributions for the first time, make sure you wait to receive the letter from your super fund confirming your super contribution is tax deductible, just in case something went wrong. If you're finding this video helpful, please give this video a like to let me know and help share this to others like you. If you have missed any income, remember that the ATO does data matching exercises to check if anything wasn't declared correctly in your tax return, and you might even get a warning letter on MyGov that looks something like this, which might ask you to review your tax return and consider amending your tax return. Also, watch out for any phone calls from overseas scammers pretending to be from the ATO and trying to get your personal details so they can steal your money. The ATO does not send you text messages asking you to click on a link and give away your personal details to log into a website. The ATO also definitely will not issue a warrant for your arrest, which is a common scare tactic used by scammers to make you panic and give your information away. Even if you did commit a major tax fraud, which is unlikely, there is a lot of things that take place before you actually get arrested. So don't panic and don't give any details away until you're comfortable that you're giving it to the right people at the right time. Instead, the ATO will contact you if they had any queries about any irregularities over the secure government website in the first instance, called MyGov, which is the only website you should trust about your income tax return and other personal information and other transactions you deal with any government authority. If you have made a genuine mistake, the best thing to do is wait until you receive the confirmation that your initial tax return has been assessed by the ATO, which they will send you a confirmation notice via your accountant or on the MyGov website. Once you receive this, you can request to amend your tax return by either contacting your accountant to do it for you for an extra fee, or by lodging an amendment yourself on the MyTax website. So to do this, once you are logged into your MyGov account, you need to select ATO services, select tax, then lodgements, then income tax, then history. Once you select this, then a new form will open and you can update the relevant field that had the incorrect information and then press the lodge button. An online amendment can take about 20 days to process. It is best to lodge an amended tax return as early as possible once you have received your initial assessment notice from the ATO to avoid any late penalties or interest. If you did get issued a penalty or interest notice from the ATO, it is always best to contact them using the details they provide and ask for some leniency, especially if this is your first time making an error. The ATO do have discretion to remove these fines and penalties and interest if you explain it was just a genuine oversight or a misunderstanding, and also if you have a good history of lodging your tax return on time and correctly. The ATO generally do not want to punish people severely, and if you take the time to actually make things right, they will more than likely provide leniency. If you want to learn more about claiming a work from home tax deduction, then this is the next video you should watch on the screen right now, or perhaps this other video might be of some help too.